Have you ever had like a truly incredible, amazing awakening in your life? Like something happened and it totally revolutionized everything. You know, for me, the obvious beginning stage of everything being transformed was the day that I finally accepted Jesus Christ once and for all. You know, I mean, like when I recognized just how dead I was, how wretched I was, how broken I was, how alone I was, and I desperately needed freedom. And not just that, but I desperately needed resurrection because I was dead. You know, and then there was the baptism, and then there was a call to ministry, and then there was finding my wife and falling in love with her, and then you know, having a child. I didn't have a child. She had the children, but having children and you know, different ministry experiences and positions, coming to Lancaster Assembly over almost 10 years ago, starting to work at Easter Seals. All of these things are life transformational moments where it's just like everything changes. It's just like awakening of all awakenings, and you just suddenly see the world through a different lens. Like things around you appear differently. It's like at one point you saw life in grayscale. Not that grayscale can't be beautiful, because we know in imaging it can be beautiful, but once you saw life in this stale, I guess you would say, or this bland state, and then something happened and suddenly everything is so intricate, everything is so beautiful, the snow falling to the you know, the plants and the fruits and the flowers budding in the spring, and just, you know, just watching as the world is seen entirely differently through you know, its diversity and skin tones and heights, you know, because I'm short, I feel like I have to say that, and hair color and baldness. You know what I'm saying? Like, you begin to see the world differently because God has done something in your life, and just everything changes. Everything changes. In Psalm 66:20, David is talking about, obviously, his turbulent experiences. You know, his turbulent experiences. And in the beginning parts of this verse, in 18, he says, look, you know, listen to what I have to say. I've got something good to say. I have something you need to hear. I have something that you need to experience. And then he goes on and talks about how, you know, brokenness and sinfulness would create issues for him to be able to connect with God. But then in verse 20, he says, look, hey, you know, like something profound happened in my life, and I needed help. I needed God. And he did not refuse his tender love, as in the Passion Translation says, his tender love. And God responded. God did something beautiful. God did something amazing. God did something wonderful. And it changed everything. It changed everything about David's life. I mean, like what is you? Where are you right now? What moment are you in right now? What experience are you having right now where you just need God to revolutionize your life in some powerful way? You just need something to happen. Some of you, you're just on the other side of awakening of some kind. I mean, something happened in all of this chaos of our world, and God showed you something new, and you're just like, man, everything around me appears to be dying. Everything around me appears to be broken, and I'm so scared, and I'm so nervous, and I'm so afraid. But God did something in my life, and now I see all things differently. My eyes have been opened to such a powerful truth that the world itself, my own life, my own experiences, my you know, seeing everything, it's just entirely changed. It's been entirely transformed. Celebrate the awakenings. Go and remember them. Think about them. Dwell on them. Don't get stuck there, but think about them. Dwell on them. Consider them. Like, what are those moments? The moments you experience Jesus. Some of you, an awakening you need right now is to experience Jesus Christ in your heart. I'm telling you, he changes everything. He brings you freedom. He brings you hope. He brings you the promise, security of heaven in a world so full of death. You know, like remember those things. Remember your spouse. Remember your children. Remember your job experience. Remember those awakening moments and celebrate those. But then think about right now. Pray for right now. Think about the future. Think about things that could happen just ahead. Think about think about what's coming and say, okay, God, I need an awakening. I need to be alive in a new way. I need to experience life in a new way. I need something so powerful and profound to happen in my life. Not that you're trying to conjure up or beg God for something, but maybe God just needs to open your eyes to something that has already happened or is about to happen. I love you guys. I love you guys. Seek awakening through Jesus.